If you're having a tough time getting out of the sand, much less getting close, watch this video and you'll be able to do both when we're done. Okay, here's a couple things about the sand that you may not have known, and it's going to make it easier for you to get out. Now, first is when, let's say you're water skiing, and the nose on that water ski is what promotes you skipping across that water, gliding across that water, right? Let's say if you wore the skis backwards and had no nose, you'd have to lean back quite a bit to make sure that ski didn't get in the water and kill you. So what we're doing with the sand wedge is the same thing. We're making sure the bounce, just like the nose on the water ski, is skipping out in front. Well, the way it happens is this shaft is like this when you hit the ball. Not quite this much, but it definitely is not leaning forward. That's why when you hit, that ball has to be forward in your stance. We're trying to make sure that when we come through, that shaft is going to be forward. The other thing about the sand trap is you have to think about it, and I had an 8-year-old kid when I was doing a junior classes one time say it, and it was brilliant. He said, it's like a submarine going under a boat. And I'll tell you what, that explanation resonates with a lot of my guys. So you have to think about the ball as the boat, and even though the club is gonna skip, your job is to come down on it and let that bounce work. Now, when you set up, you're gonna put it forward in your stance because you wanna make sure that that shaft is leaning away from the target when you hit the ball. Now, another thing too, a lot of guys say, I really got to open the stance up because I'm going to open the club up and it's going to move it right. It's not true. Let's get you to aim pretty square at the target, because when you open this face up and put that head forward, it's going directly to the target, and that's how we're going to set up, okay? And you want to do one more thing when you set up. You want to drop your hands low. You want to make sure that heel starts to kick through and not the leading edge. If the toe is up just a hair, that's great. We're going to have that bounce exposed. If it is toe down, we're going to have that leading edge exposed. All right, now we're going to take the ball, put it a fist away from your left foot, lead foot. You're going to dig in a little bit. You want to make sure that you dig in insides of your feet to keep your nose in so we get that torque working right. You're going to set down. You're going to drop your hands. Make certain that club face is open so we engage the bounce. Lean a little left, submarine under a boat, and take a rip. You get the idea. So submarine under a boat, open face, let that bounce, skip off the sand, and make sure that shaft is leaning away from the target to make sure it gets done, okay? Okay, thanks for watching the video, and like always, if you like the video, like, subscribe, hit that bell for me, and listen, this is a short video on a long subject, so if you've got questions or want to know more about hitting the sand, send me a comment.